Well, as you'll know, terminally ill lawyer Lecretia Seales has lost her battle with brain cancer overnight, dying of natural causes. It came just hours after her family and lawyers received the judge's decision on the case. Lucretia's husband will speak later today about whether Lucretia was able to see that judgment, which won't be made public until this afternoon. Family spokesperson Cate Brett joins me now by phone. Cate, good morning. Thank you very much for your time, and commiserations with you and obviously the Seales family for your loss. Can you tell me, Cate, the last day, the last few hours, was Lucretia as comfortable as possible?
She was, Paul, and as she wished, her husband and mother and father and family were around her. And yes, she died. She started to become distressed with her breathing around 11:30 last night, and the family called the district nurses who've been assisting them in their care of her for the last week since she became bedridden. And but before the nurse actually arrived, Lucretia stopped breathing around 12:35.
So it would be fair to say, Cate, that Lucretia's worst fears for the way her life might end were thankfully saved from her.
I think that is the case, Paul, and I think everyone's very grateful for that. And I suppose too, all trying to take our cue from Lucretia, and she would have been delighted and was delighted that she lived long enough to have her day in court. And whatever the outcome will be a landmark human rights case, irrespective of what the judgment actually rules. She also succeeded in sparking a nationwide conversation, and indeed it's reverberated around the world with thousands of people following her page and her dear husband's blog. And I guess that, she didn't, as you pointed out, she did not eventually suffer a long and undignified death. She died quickly, and she had her family and friends at her side.
And she will live on, obviously, through her family, but she will also live on through this battle, this legal battle that she had at the end. I want to refer to a comment that Sir Geoffrey Palmer has made, with whom she worked as a colleague for many years. And he passed tribute to her, and he ended her tribute by saying this: her idea to turn her experience into a law reform project was typical of her. What a brilliant idea. She always thinks of others first. She never complains. I salute her. It was a brilliant project for the country.
It was, and I think Geoffrey would very much like to see it continue, and we'll be looking for ways to make that happen.
Cate, I thank you very much for joining us this morning.
My pleasure.
Take care. Cate Brett, family spokesperson for Lucretia Seales' family. Euthanasia campaigner Leslie Martin served jail time for the attempted murder of her terminally ill mother. She joins us now with her reaction to this news. Leslie, thank you for your time this morning. Obviously, you've followed this very, very closely.
Good morning, Paul. Yes, I have. Lucretia makes a very strong case for herself and many people like her.
How important, because there will be people that have thankfully never been through anything like this in their families, how important was it that she invested so much of the remaining energy she had in her body in this fight?
Well, Lucretia obviously was a woman who knew that she could speak very clearly on this issue and make a very strong case because of the situation she was going through herself. And so for people who haven't been in this situation, hopefully they would have a better understanding of the things that people face at these times. We
will find out this afternoon at 3 o'clock, when the embargo on Justice Collins' decision is released, what he has said. He was involved in your case, of course. He ruled in your case. And he did, during his dealing with you, show some sympathy for the argument, didn't he?
Yes, David Collins sat on the Health Professionals Disciplinary Tribunal when I was deregistered as a nurse following my prison sentence. And he did rule in favour, but then it was appealed and taken to the High Court, and I was deregistered after that.
Which way do you imagine his ruling might go in Lucretia's case?
I feel David Collins would be as just and fair-minded and sympathetic as he can be under the law, but I still feel that he would be tied by the law as it stands at present.
Is it time for Parliament to consider euthanasia again in New Zealand?
Oh, look, it's well overdue. We've seen a progression on this issue over the years. The vote the second time in Parliament in 2003 was very, very close, and I believe if it surfaces again in Parliament that we'd at least progress to the discussion case, which is so sorely needed.
Leslie, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Thank you for your time. Leslie Martin, euthanasia campaigner. It's 16 minutes past 7. That announcement will be made by the family at a press conference this afternoon. It has been embargoed until 3 o'clock this afternoon.